Wait, your mic is on. Your microphone's on.
They won't.
That scares me. Oh my goodness, Gwen Williams is here. Unfiltered show today. Calm down, calm. 65, nice and clear. And he's bottled up.
No, I'm not.
I have it.
I'm going to read all these books during the show today.
Your turn.
Huh? Good morning, I'm Jamie Cooper. This is Athens in the AM on a live edition this morning. Sometimes y'all wonder if I'm live or not. I am definitely alive today. When we play Judge Jamie today, I got some new players in here, Cody. They ain't going to know what's happening in the world unless they've read everything going on. But Gwen, how are you?
I'm good. How are you this morning?
And Cody, good morning.
Good morning.
Good to see you every Wednesday up here. D, I'm sure
What's
you got
up?
something good to talk about today.
I do, about proofreading.
What?
2 stories about why you need to make sure you proofread things. One, they're hilarious. You're
Jamie
gonna like
had an
them.
extra ear in a magazine that
Yeah,
I
I got that. Yeah. Hey, Gwen, who's your 2 guests today?
I have Deborah Ford Rogers and Tanya Haataja.
Ooh.
You have a couple of Deborah's books over there, but you didn't get the one that Gloria actually needs.
Which one's that? I see it laying there. I just didn't have time to
Read
grab
the
it.
title.
Oh, I got
Yeah.
another one?
Let's the other way. We got some famous people in here today, besides me. We'll check with them in just a little bit too. Zack's fired up. In case y'all didn't hear, Alabama is going to win the national championship again this year. I got to tell you that. Huh?
It was a good start.
It looks like we can't be beat. Huh?
Yeah.
Of course, it's only one game.
Remember that.
It's only one game.
Yeah.
He'll
Yeah.
be crying like a baby.
We lose the game, Saban's out of here. He'll be looking for a job.
SEC had a bad weekend, though.
Anyway, we're going to talk about a lot of things coming up. Yeah, I've been bottled up. Took extra time off during Labor Day weekend. You know, some of us have to rest.
That was 2 weeks.
Well, no. Well, I had to do that wedding down at the beach last time. Hope y'all saw some of that yesterday when we ran some of that video. Y'all know that now my official name, and Tim Anderson knows this too, Don, Rover Pope.
He said, Jamie, you've been called many things. Pope has never been one.
You certainly do a lot of things. Hope ain't one of them. But hey, got it going on. Let's get this party started. The weather couldn't be more beautiful. Enjoy it right now because it's going to get hot, ain't it?
It sure is. 65 and clear out there. No rain to talk about for at least a week. Well, there is that 10% chance of a pop-up shower, so hold your breath. Maybe you'll see some rain. More than likely you won't, though. As far as temperatures getting warmer, I know, Cody, that kind of spoiled us the last couple of weeks being in the 80s, but we're going to be back up in the 90s. 94 for your high today as well as tomorrow. Ditto, ditto, ditto for the rest of the week. Looky there. Beautiful weekend. Again, no rain to even talk about for at least 7 days. Okay, what's the title?
Now that I know somebody knows how to write a book, when I do mine that I've been working on for 3 years, and ain't got the first page done yet, Cody. Bless his heart, The Grit's Guide to Loving, or just with Southern men. You do the Southern.
I do, Modern Southern Gentleman.
Modern
You
Southern
and I need to have a conversation when the show is
They're
over.
advanced a little more than you are right now.
Oh, but I got one coming.
Don't tease him with his book.
What?
Listen to, look, poor D. Your book's
You
like
know.
20 pages.
Wait a minute.
You know.
These book ain't in 20 pages.
Look, I believe in
Wait a minute.
brevity, okay?
Your book's 18 pages.
You got to start somewhere.
Dusty's out while I'm
Hey.
Have you seen this one?
I have seen it.
That
You know
was an
what?
awesome book.
But my book's longer than your book.
That's right.
That might be the only thing. Gwen,
Why did I do that? Why did I do that?
Gwen, y'all were up here.
Oh, Gloria.
Y'all got
I'm
something
sorry.
special coming up at Herbs and More.
Yes, we do. We're going to be putting on the grits. Deborah wrote the book, Putting on the Grits, Girls Raised in the South. And we have a book club, and we were reading The Paris Wife. That's the worst book I've ever read in my life.
They teach you to read at Piney Chapel?
And you know, Deborah is a Piney Chapel
Really?
alumni. Yes, she is.
I live in Piney Chapel.
So,
Biggest event I ever covered at Piney Chapel was donkey basketball.
That's
It must have been 100 degrees in that.
My mother
over
played
it.
donkey basketball.
Speaking of donkey basketball, let's go to our sports guy right now, sponsored by Kentucky Fried Chicken.
It's time for Sports with Bama Zack. Brought to you by Kentucky Fried Chicken. The best fried chicken in Athens and Limestone County.
You're going to have to suck at him and say
Hey, now I got one more. Hey, speaking of that, Gwen, go to Herbs and More also. See Gwen, Roy, and the gang, and they'll hook you up with anything ailing you. They'll make you feel better.
There you
So
go.
Hey, got to mention about our buddy Frank. Apparently, I got the scoop on this before some of his family members last night. But I get a phone call, and Frank yesterday had a pacemaker and a defibrillator put in at Huntsville Hospital. Said he's doing great. That's what he told me.
Feeling good.
Said I'll be coming home tomorrow, and which will be today, and said he's doing fine. Said he just won't.
Well, he won't be driving.
He's getting his car
He
fixed.
said he's getting his truck fixed. I said, did they total it, Frank? He said, nope, they get it fixed. So.
It will by the time we through with them.
So that's good news on Frank. Hey, I got to mention a couple yard sales before I get into
No.
Yes. My Aunt Margie's having one Friday, 200 Hastings Road, right off Lindsay Lane. Lindsay Lane. And also
Try to put them out of business.
yard sale Friday, Saturday, 103
That looks better
Hammond
without any
Street.
clothes, girl. Still look good.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah, I wish I looked like it. But, okay, we're done with that. Hey, Coach will talk a little bit about his ball game Friday night, but this Friday night, most of the shows comes to Golden Eagle Stadium, and another big game around will be at Cooper Field, East Limestone, and Ardmore, and Coach Pugh and Coach Legg will be up here tomorrow to talk about that. Some college games real quick. Alabama, big blowout win over USC. Started out slow, but they came on strong at the end, and I think we found some quarterback in Jalen Hurts, and I'm figuring Saturday and right at any stadium, John Cougar Mellencamp's song "Hurts So Good" will be played now in honor of Jalen Hurts. But we don't know who's going to start yet. Saban said that's up to him, so we don't know who's going to quarterback. And Gus Malzahn admits making a mistake by using 3 quarterbacks. If Frank was here, he'd say that's not too good because that wasn't too good. They played a great game, had a chance to win in the end because of Dabo swing.
Because of Dabo don't know how to
kicking a field goal. All they had to do was
Let's tell them all how they do it. They ain't make about $5 million a
that would
year.
be
That's right.
Cody, does everyone just want to tell a coach what to do?
Everybody-
They can coach better.
everybody-
Nobody got to tell you what to do.
Everybody knows.
Yeah, everybody knows more
knows.
than the coach.
Oh yeah, we all
Everybody-
armchair
After the fact, it's a
quarterbacks.
lot easier.
LSU, same results. Shut up.
I'm going to make a
Y'all-
prediction. LSU's going to get beat by Jacksonville State Saturday
I wouldn't
night.
surprise me.
Les Miles will not be the coach at the end of the year.
They did not fire Cam.
No matter what
And that
happens.
was a bad mistake because the offense still looks
We like
the
to talk
same.
sports on this show, girls.
Hey,
Hey,
South
I understand.
Alabama.
Reckon you can write a book about me?
It's already there, right?
Southern legend.
Already done it.
Another big upset was Joey Jones, former Alabama player, beating Mississippi State.
That's what he gets for
Big
wearing
league.
shorts on the sideline, Dan Mullen.
Yeah.
Did he have
Was
shorts
he
on
really
in the
wearing
game?
Yeah, he was wearing shorts on
Maybe
the
it was
sideline.
hot.
He normally.
okay.
That's Coach Kavner. Coach
You wear shorts on. You don't wear
Coach Pugh
shorts
does
on.
now.
No.
Was that,
Kind of
Coach
bush
Pugh
league.
does. In Houston,
Thank you, Coach.
big upset, knocked off number 3 Oklahoma. There was a lot of upsets. Real quick in 7A, James Clemens 10, 6A Hartsville's 10, 5A Russell's 3, and Brooks is 9, and Brooks is the real deal. 4A Mass Academy 5,
Man, I
West
saw where
6,
New Hope was 2
North
and
Jackson 10, Tanner 8 and 2A, and 1A Cater Heritage 10.
All right.
I didn't see New Hope in there today.
Well, they 2 and 1. I read a stat the other day about New. I got a nephew that plays over. He's just a sophomore. He's about that big. New Hope has not won 2 games in a row, the first 2 games of the season since 1979.
Whoa.
How is that possible? Once I leave, they just can't go down.
Well,
Huh?
you got to go back over there and do the motivational speeches before the game for them
I don't
from now
think New
on.
Hope wants me to come over and do any kind of speech.
You sure?
Yeah.
Oh,
They
come on
named
now.
Phil after me. You know, I'd be the most famous person from New Hope if it hadn't been for Howard Cross.
Oh, yeah. He kind of
Well, there's all right with being the
Hold it,
second.
hold it. Wait a minute. Speaking of
What?
famous people, y'all know Labor Day was Monday.
Yes.
35 years ago, Monday, Labor Day, 1981,
telling your age.
I wrestled the only live bear ever wrestled on television.
How'd that go, Frank?
And then they outlawed it.
Then they brought it back. It's legal again now. I may do it. There I am right there, Channel
I
31.
need you to go back and do that again.
I almost stomped that Victor the wrestling bear.
You got whooped.
They call that stomping the.
He got to jump on me.
He got to jump on you.
me.
Illegal takedown by the bear.
Get off of me. Get
What
off
I'm saying right
Jamie-
now, when can I clean my pants?
Jamie, why are you squealing like a little girl? I don't understand. What's the problem?
Kick.
He was about 400 pounds more than I could handle.
You-
Bite him?
Huh?
Did you bite him?
Yeah, it's like that. What's that movie with DiCaprio?
Reverend.
Reverend? Yeah.
Reverend.
You should have bit his ear off, John.
Gotta take a break. Come back. We're
Please.
gonna play Judge James. Boy, I got some good questions this time.
Girls are ready.
Y'all hang on. Y'all get over here and pick. And now, Judge Jamie with the Cooper Court. Got 2 rookies in here this morning. But first, over on set 2, Don, Cody, and Dee. 4, 5, and 6 over there. Hello, boys. Over here, 1, 2, and 3. Let me give y'all the rules. This is a wrong answer. Zack is eligible. No electronic devices can be used when this was the right answer. When the battery's up. Y'all are vying to win today a can of Vienna sausages. We give them away every day.
Wonderful.
My hometown in New Hope used to be named Vienna. Yankees come around, burned it, we named it New Hope. They come again, we're naming it Newer Hope. All right, here we go. I have scanned, or this is the easy one, Gwen, especially for you this morning. Labor Day was just this weekend. Who was the first man ever to have to go to work?
Why is that easy for Gwen?
Am I supposed to know him?
Yeah. You talk about him enough.
The first man.
The
He's the
Lord.
first man.
Adam,
Adam?
the Garden of Eve. First one. What day of the week did he go to work? What day of the
Sunday.
week did he start to work in the garden? That'd be a wrong answer.
First day of the week.
It would be
Second.
the 6th day of the week. What was you knew the answer? Dee, why didn't you answer?
Why do you go to work on the 6th day of the week?
Well, I don't know. I wasn't God, but God put him there. I'm just telling you. What, you going to argue with that?
What's it?
We're gonna go to that. The big deal now in Athens is Sunday sales. I talked to Joseph Cannon yesterday, city councilman here. They're talking about doing that, Sunday sales, to make happy all the restaurants that want to serve alcohol here. According to Mayor Marks, it could boost the city's alcohol revenue by how much a year?
$2 billion.
In the city of Athens, Earthmore will be serving alcohol before long. 20%, $120,000 a year. Is that about right?
How much?
They already can get it on Sundays in Limestone County. All right, that indicator, they got a little problem going on. The current mayor down there got beat by Tab Bowling in polling. He got 48%. The current mayor only got like 24%. Barely enough to force a runoff. He wants to debate him, and the mayor wants to debate. Another guy says, they ain't going to debate you. The debate's already over. But if they, since he won't back out and force them to have a runoff, how much does that cost the city of Decatur?
Too much.
A runoff just for that?
30 grand.
25,000.
53,000 would be the exact answer. I need exact answers, D, or something similar.
$1 resident.
Huh? This is the arrest report from this weekend's News Courier. Zero people were arrested in Athens city limits over the weekend.
Wow. Great.
Whoa.
Where were you over the weekend?
About how many were arrested? Now, some of these could have been rearrested for probation. How many were arrested over the weekend in the county?
Oh.
20?
I'll let you have it. 29 to be exact.
Wow.
And there ain't a clim amongst them.
That's good news.
Oh. A miracle. Here's one only y'all will know. Who is the current Miss Alabama?
She is.
Come on!
She is.
Who's the current Miss Alabama?
I have no idea.
On her 5th try, she won.
5th.
Well, good for her.
Never give up.
Haley Barber.
All right.
Y'all never heard of her before?
No.
Why didn't she get picked the first one?
Weren't you Miss Athens State or Miss Cotton? What were you back in 1943? What was it?
76. Hush.
You were what, Miss
It's
Cotton?
made of cotton.
Miss
yeah.
Made of Cotton. They still have that?
No.
No, they don't, do they?
They're retired.
How would they know?
I was Miss AHS too.
That's what I said, Miss Athens State. I guess that's what that.
No, that was Athens High
Athens
School.
High School.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Represent. Go Eagles.
Yes.
Gus Malzahn, Auburn's coach. Had kind of a bad weekend. Kevin Skarbinski said if he was a doctor, what was the fill in the blank?
They get sued for malpractice.
He'd gotten sued for malpractice.
So that was funny.
Your hometown of
Sorry,
Chicago.
man.
Bad
That's
news.
north of
Bad
here.
news.
I figured that
How
was
many, USA Today this morning, how many murders has Chicago had
Unbelievable.
the month of August?
1,000.
430?
In the month, just in August.
920.
39. 51.
How much?
51.
No, it's, what'd you say?
430.
I'll let Gwen have it. They've had, if you throw in Labor Day, they've had over 500.
Wow.
Double.
Amazing.
They right now have double
520.
what Los Angeles and New York City have had.
Yet
New
they
York
say,
City.
That's right, New York City.
Yet they say Birmingham's the top 10.
Come on, tell me, what is the oil still in the midst of their worstest downturn in 30 years? Oil prices. What is the price of a barrel of oil today?
$31.
55.
43.
I'll let you have it. $43.16. You were a lot smarter than you look. I'll give you credit for that.
Well, I thought the gray hair, I looked really, this is wisdom. What you talking about?
Cody, you may know this.
Brilliant.
Americans are being crushed by student debt. Student debt in the United States, if Hillary doesn't let it slide, right now totals at what altogether?
3 trillion.
Yeah, trillion.
Actually, only 1.26 trillion. But here, 60% of the class of 2014 graduated college with a debt averaging what?
80,000.
38,000.
But you have 27,000. What is Hillary Clinton's slogan painted on the side of her new 757 jet?
I'm an idiot.
I'm an idiot is what it needs to be. That you have that. Oh, stronger together. It actually did.
Stronger
I'm
together.
getting on down here to some other ones.
Did y'all see her cough up her lung the other day?
Oh, no.
Yeah, I see she coughed up a lot of stuff here. I didn't go see this movie yet, but the fish Dory, I know y'all probably went to see that.
Yes.
What kind of fish was she?
A talking fish.
Which they now have got where you can buy them to put in your aquarium.
Goldfish.
They're expensive. $30 for a new one, for a tiny one, or $150 for an adult. What kind of fish is it?
No idea. A blue.
Blue marlin.
Blue what?
A blue fish.
A blue tang
something.
fish.
Tang.
Official deal. See how you can use all this in your next book?
You got it. I have a recorder.
She's retained.
Bob
everything you
Newhart
say.
had a birthday over the weekend. How old is he?
88.
I'll let Zack have it.
89.
87. But here's a real question. Actress Raquel Welch was how old?
Yes,
70.
still like
80.
70.
68.
79.
Let Gwen have 76. I'm going to take one from Dear Abby, then we're going to get on to some hard questions.
Oh, no.
What is a garaged husband?
A garaged husband.
Yeah.
Kept.
Come on.
You
Wife
take him
don't
out and
leave
show
him
him
out
off.
the
You just
garage.
ride him around every now and then. Just show him off.
No. So many years of garage husbands who spend all their spare time working and putting things together in their garage. Called a garaged
Well,
husband.
my answer was better than theirs.
That was.
That was part one. That was the easy questions, Cody Gross.
Here we go.
All right, here we go. Make sure I'm on the right page. Who was just named the National Trivia Champions at the Rio Hotel in Vegas last weekend?
We have no idea.
I know, that's why I'm asking the question.
Great.
Are we supposed to know?
Yeah. They were from Russellville, Alabama. The
Wow.
Pacers. They practice
good
at
luck.
Sam's Sports Grill in Decatur.
Really?
They won $20,000.
Good for
This
them.
was one of the questions they answered. What company created Pokemon Go?
Pokemon.
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 Well, who did it?
Come on, man.
Niantic Labs
I
Company.
wish I'd have created that game.
Here's an easy one. Come on. How many state parks are there in the state of Alabama? On AL.com.
25.
Hey,
That closes 21. About how many acres does that cover?
100,000.
47. Cody, the way this works, I ask questions and you think you
not
know an
with
answer.
Cody.
You try to let me know.
He's trying to wake up.
Don, same thing goes for you.
Cody's thinking about his offensive game plan for Friday night.
World's leading happiness expert, not considered me, gave about 5 or 6 of the greatest things to make you and your loved ones happy. What would be the first one?
Money.
Wine.
And the
Money's not even listed.
With wine.
Wine?
That's not even on here either. Atmosphere. Turn down the lights. About where y'all going to be staying, y'all don't even have electricity, so that won't
No,
be a
we won't have
problem.
electricity.
Turn off your phones.
Oh, trust me, that did not make my family happy Sunday.
Would you make them turn them off?
Well, yes, it's family time, darling. They don't need to look at their phone.
And make sure to invite me over. Coffee and chocolate. Share conversation. Don't talk about yourself all the time.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, Lord.
Jamie, I put you there.
Well, Jamie, what would we talk about?
My life is over.
And do these. Do you remember when?
Oh, no. Country Rover again.
I'm not letting you hang out with me anymore. All right, here's an easy way. We'll go down to the great state of Florida. All right. Cody, how many years you been married? I met your wife Sunday. 20?
Wow, you look like a baby.
All right. A 38-year-old man named Charles Easter was arrested down in Florida. Got drunk and visited the hospital where a friend of his was. They had to arrest him. Been arrested a few times before, but he's known for he's a street performer, but he's known for a tattoo.
Oh.
Where would he have that tattoo that everybody would know it?
On top.
He's been arrested 27 times, by the way.
On his forehead?
On his forehead is the right answer. What is it?
Jesus.
Picture him and his wife.
Here's a picture. He ain't got no wife.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
All right.
Oh, my goodness.
That's real. Y'all women like that, don't you?
No.
Wow.
I told you he was a street performer.
With that
He's
bikini
something.
on.
On a Walmart website, they got a pair of Kanye West red Yeezy 2 sneakers. How much are they?
Too much.
$75.
300.
175.
How much?
175.
$375.
300.
You probably got a pair, don't you?
50.
$6,449.
At Walmart?
Buy a pair of shoes at.
In Walmart.
All right, y'all probably go to a lot of dinner parties. Y'all look like y'all socialites and everything.
They
Y'all get
are,
invited a lot of
yes,
places.
they
We
are.
don't ever get unless they're having breakfast because we don't get to stay up late. We got here 3 or 4 things not to do. What would be the number one thing not to do when you go to a dinner party? The worstest thing to do.
The worst
Spill your
thing
wine.
to do.
Belch.
Man, y'all are big on this wine kick, aren't you?
Break wind.
Well, that's probably that ain't over here. But
I mean, I'm just saying that's not.
so, you have a problem farting when you go to people's
I'm
houses?
just saying you wouldn't want
Evidently
that
you do.
happening at your dinner party, would
You
you?
gonna cut one in here?
No.
All right.
Insult.
Show up too early.
That's why we
Well, who said show up too early?
Show up early.
Show up too early is the number one thing. It says don't ever get there 15 minutes early.
It said get there 10 minutes late.
Yeah, never take cut flowers. That's just something else the host has to water.
Unless you have them in a vase.
What is food porn? That's got one on you do.
Oh,
It ain't what you think.
When you take pictures
Taking
of
pictures of your food, of the hostess food. Just put your phones away. Do not ask what your Wi-Fi password is.
That's just tagline.
Zach, words of wisdom.
Kind words cost nothing.
That's good.
Is that it?
Kind words cost nothing.
All right, since nobody's really taking the lead today, we'll do a winner
goodness.
take all. I've saved, as always,
Deborah
the
can't
best for
wait.
last. Don't show the picture yet, Brad. What is the chubbiest woman in the world? About how much would she weigh? This is a 2 or 3 partner question.
550 pounds.
620.
800.
750.
800 more?
1200.
900.
13.
A little over 1,000 pounds.
Yeah.
Are you kidding? Oh, don't show it, Brad. Don't show
No,
it.
we're going to show it all right.
Come on, Brad. Don't show it.
Oh,
Yeah, you can show the picture.
No, no.
No, Brad. Oh, come on.
Oh, Lord.
This
She
woman,
looks
Oh,
good at
gosh.
this woman wants to be.
Aren't you sweating?
She looks good at me.
Come on, Brad. That's one of the worst ones you
Take it
do.
for a call.
This woman
I just
from
thought
Fort
it
Worth,
got
Texas,
stuck on it.
wants to be the chubbiest woman in the world.
Oh, well, she can go ahead without me.
Right now, she only weighs a little over 700 pounds.
See, she's losing weight and looks good in pink eye.
How many online
People are having
viewers?
breakfast.
How many online viewers does she have that pay to watch her eat?
What is she doing?
Oh,
Yeah, that's what her funnel. Glad you asked that. Is the highlight of the day for her. It contains.
She's got a YouTube channel, Jamie?
Yep.
Don't tell
Come on, Zach. You didn't know
That
that?
is
No.
horrible.
All right, here we go. How many calories a day does she eat?
Wait.
12,000.
Look at that belly.
I'll let you have 8,000 calories a day.
8,000.
Hey, look at
She's a model on online
Bless
eating.
it.
3,500 calories are in that shake alone, that funnel. It consists of 10 Pop-Tarts, heavy-duty cream, ice cream, and milk, like at muscle milk
Are they
stuff.
just trying to kill her?
What does she, last question, what does she eat on an average day?
how many calories?
Bonbons.
No, what does,
Bonbons.
Everything.
Hot dogs, hamburgers, french fries.
I happen to have her menu right here.
Oh, my.
She eats, on an average day, 6 biscuits, 6 sausages in a bread roll, 2 weight gain shakes, 4 chicken McChicken sandwiches, 4 double cheeseburgers, 4 or 5 orders of fries, 30 chicken McNuggets. What's there's more? Taco Bell, a gallon of ice cream, and macaroni and cheese.
Does she do this for a profession on YouTube?
Yeah.
She is going to die a very, very oh,
And she and her boyfriend, Zack, are
She got a
trying
boyfriend?
yeah,
She won't have
are trying to have a kid.
Thanks, Amy. Come on now.
Since Zack took one for the team today, we'll give it the winner to him, okay? We'll come right back with Cody in just a moment. Y'all hang on.
And welcome back on this Wednesday morning. Let's quickly go over that forecast. Nothing to talk about, nothing new. Whatever you saw this weekend, you're pretty much going to see again for the next 7 days. 65 and clear out there. Temperatures, though, nice and warm. 94 for your high today. Pretty much the same thing for the next several days with only that 10% chance of a shower. More than likely, you won't see any rain for several days. At least it's showing about 6 or 7 days with no rain. So keep those sprinklers going. Don't cut them off just yet.
I am the amazing Swami from worlds unknown.
Brought to you by Bill Matthews, attorney at law.
The old Swami, got to have those great memories. One of my bestest friends ever. So about how many times he interviewed you?
Probably 20.
Oh, good.
At
No,
least.
it's more than that.
At least.
At
More
least.
than that.
At least when we were in Florence.
Yeah, that was when we were over there, but you he was
He
one of
was,
his favorites, man. He was a great.
He was a good one. He did a lot for local sports.
He did a lot for local sport, did a lot for UNA.
He did.
A lot of the team, a lot
Man,
of the
he,
kids.
when you were offense coordinator over there, he was working at the radio station. He didn't feel very good anyway, but they would call him just to interview Bobby Wallace because nobody else knew how to do it. He'd call Bobby, and Bobby'd meet him somewhere and tailgating, and he'd be down there interviewing.
Yeah.
Well, if it wasn't for easy schedules, you'd already be 3-0.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, they inherited the schedule, but the region's tough.
No kidding.
You got 7 of those games you got to play, and then
How do you
You know.
keep them motivated knowing that you're going in with a young team and it's going to be difficult and their morale's going to get down? I mean, what do you do?
well, we just focus on each day. Trying to get a little bit better each day, and football teaches you so many things about life, and there's going to be a lot worse times than losing a football game in life. So, how you going to handle it? I think football is a great team sport where you have to depend on your teammates and you have to be there for your teammates, but then you also have to understand there's times you're going to get hit in the mouth in life and you got to respond the right way. So we just try to go out every day and get better, and our guys' attitude's been great. Been great days in the weight room, had a good practice yesterday, and our JV team is 2-0, freshman team's 2-0. You know, just 0-2 on Friday night, but we're gonna go into every game trying to
When
win
you
it.
accepted this job, you kind of knew what you were stepping into.
Right.
Has it been what you had anticipated? I know it's early, but
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it really has. You know, only 12 seniors, and some of those guys don't play a whole lot for us, playing a lot of young people, and we're a little undersized. But I'm telling you, I couldn't ask of more of our guys, as far as how they bought into what we're doing and how they're working, their attitude. I think they care for each other. Our staff is very close. Staff loves the players, cares about them. The players know it. So we're headed in the right direction, even though we did lose 41-7 Friday night.
you played Hartsel.
Right.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
Coach Gotch, he's probably got one of the better teams he's had there.
Yeah, I think so, and they're always good. You know, like we talked about last week, you know what you're going to get when you face them, but their offensive line is very, very good.
On the flip side, kind of good though, you have all these players young, they're playing together. Just imagine what they can come to.
Right, and that's what we're
working
looking
for
at.
it.
That's right, and you know, but our seniors, we've got some seniors that are really doing a good job for us as well, that are providing some leadership, and you know, biggest thing you can do is just go out and go to work every day. I mean, there's going to be times, like I say, there's times that things are not going to go your way, but you got to.
We don't all know anything about that, do we?
Yeah, you just got to go. Like I said, it's you're going to face a lot of things in life that are tougher than what you're facing now.
You know, you're one of the, most coaches don't talk about that. You know, they just come up here and they're talking about, and they're doing a great job. They're talking about their football team, this, that, and that. But that's a good point you brought up. There are going to be tougher things in life than losing and winning a football game.
Yeah.
I wish somebody taught me that when I used to get so sick when Bama would get beat back in the old days. But
Well, I was the same way, but you know, Dabo Sweeney talked about that last year. I don't know if you saw that, but you know, he talked about a friend that had his mother had cancer and his wife had left him, and that's tough. Mm-hmm. You know, my dad, you know, my mom's got Alzheimer's, had it for 15 years. He goes and feeds her every day. Goes
tough.
home to an empty house. That's tough. Mm-hmm. That's tough. Losing a football game, it's not fun. I hate to lose worse than anybody, but there are a lot of things that are going to be tougher than this.
You got another easy one this week.
That's right.
Muscle Shoals.
Right.
How do you get ready for that?
Same way we always do. We go out and try to focus on us. Obviously, we look at the other team. We know what they're going to do, and we game plan, but we have to get better. So we just focus on the fundamentals and go out every day and try to get a little bit better.
But you're still upbeat as always.
Yeah, got to be. You know, again, I just look at our kids. We have good kids, we really do, and they come to work every day with good look on their eye, and we've got to be there for them. But their attitude's been tremendous, and again, got a great coaching staff, and they come to work every day too. And we all understand there's a big picture. You know, it is about winning football games, but it's more about impacting young men.
That's awesome.
Speaking of, you still doing Tuesday nights?
Yes,
that
yeah,
going
I
well?
had Bible study last night at the house. Had 20 players there last night,
Great.
plus some coaches and some managers and that kind of thing. So
Your
Let's make
wife's
sure we
still
get that
okay?
straight.
she's still good.
That is all voluntary. That's not a school-ordered function.
That's right.
No. Cody,
go, if they
good
want.
seeing you at church
That's
Sunday
great.
at Lindsay
Yep.
Lane Baptist. Good to see you up here every Wednesday, and good luck, and we'll see you next week.
All right, appreciate it.
Take a break. The women take over. When we come back, me and Dee will walk outside and listen. Y'all hang on.
All right, no wine this morning, but there's plenty of coffee. Good morning, ladies, again. Good
morning.
Thanks for being up here and making the show prettier. We needed that.
You needed girls, didn't
We
you?
do need girls up here a lot of times, but a lot of times they just don't want to come up here. Gwen being the #1 person that says, once you change your show to 10 o'clock, I'll be there. Thank you. All right, Gwen, Herbs and More. We talk about Herbs and More every week, of course. Zack is a huge fan of the MSM. He finally is taking it the right
Yeah,
way. So
you
it's
have to take it
doing right.
regularly.
And you have to do it twice a day, too, to make it,
Yes, you
make it
do.
work. But that's
Yeah.
your #1 product, as
That
you
is.
know, that Roy
That
pushes.
is.
But you're up here to talk about some girl power. Tell me what's going on.
Well, you know, like I said, we had read the book, The Paris Wife, and that was about Hemingway's first wife. It was awful. But anyway, And after we were looking for another book to read, and I started looking, and I found Deborah's book, Putting on the Grits. Now, Deborah is from Piney Chapel, and I'm from Piney Chapel, so when I was reading this, there were things in there about people that I know, but the thing that struck me the most was it was about friends. Now, Tanya and I have been friends for 17 years, 16.
I was about 5 when we met.
Yep.
Sounds about right. We are.
But when I started...
I'm the oldest up here today.
Yeah, today you are. But when I started going through this, I found a lot that was about mine and Tanya's friendship. Tanya is a cancer survivor, triple negative breast cancer.
Oh, girl.
And that was a lot in our friendship, okay? That it didn't make us or break us, it made us stronger, I have to say that. And I got to thinking about, in one part, Deborah talks about how women help women. And I thought, oh my goodness.
Good women help
Yes,
women.
good women do.
There's a difference.
You know,
There is.
Big difference.
I thought about, we've got women out there that are my age who are caring for their parents, who are going through illnesses, who are going through divorces, who have grown children that have come home, that who have grandchildren. And I thought, we need a day. We need a day. So we're going to be putting on the grits just for all of you women. We want you to come and join us. Tanya has September the 17th at Herbs and Mower from 10 to 2. The game does not start till 2:30.
So don't worry, she's got
you
you
will
covered.
make the game, okay? So Tanya, I'll let me tell you about some things that you're going to have on Saturday.
What are you going to do there Saturday?
I have a variety of loose teas that are wonderful. We also have some tasting going on. We have some hot and cold teas. Also, I love getting in the kitchen, so I've been playing in the kitchen and playing with essential oils.
Why didn't you get over to cook breakfast this morning?
Why didn't you have mimosas? I have taken, and so you get to sample and purchase. We have done some wrinkle creams and some great bath items and things with essential oils that
All right.
you know you read about and see it. I took the time to make.
Just make you feel good.
Yes, all about
A girl
me.
day.
All about
Okay.
yes, all about making just that alone time, rejuvenating, just having some time to reflect.
Taking care of you, and actually there'll be some. You said tastings there,
Yes.
and also
Right.
you'll be able to purchase them as well.
You will.
Right.
Great. And Miss Deborah.
And do a little sipping, huh?
We will
And
do
since there's
a
going to be
little
mimosas
sipping.
there, Jamie, I'll need you to pick me up.
Yes.
I'm watching the ball game.
It don't start till
It doesn't-
2:30.
Yeah, you can pick me up at 2. All right, so Miss Deborah is going to have a book available.
Well, I will have books and grits
Okay.
T-shirts, but I have to make one thing pretty clear.
Okay.
Most of my young life, I have never cooked, so I use the
Okay, I
kitchen
understand that.
cabinets for my sweaters. You know, you can kind of stack them very nicely.
That's the best place to hide a Christmas gift in
Exactly,
our house. Is the oven.
in the kitchen. But yeah, I'm just so excited to be back home and with my girlfriends and
Aw.
promote all the women that we can. I don't know.
It's going to be a lot of fun. And it's going to be fun. Now,
Yeah.
is this just something for the ladies to show up on?
It is.
Okay.
It
And
is.
you
I
just
mean,
stay home and watch
the
the
men are
football
welcome
game.
to drop the ladies off. Yeah,
The smart
but
ones will
we're
have
just
fun.
kind of going to focus on the ladies that day.
Okay.
Now, and Deborah is, well, if you have one of her books, please bring them so she can sign them. And tell them how you came up with grits. Can you briefly give us a...
Well, I've always taught school, and I coached volleyball and softball. And one year, I was at a party with some of my girlfriends, and we were sipping a little bit, and we were talking about Southern women. And I thought, gosh, grits, girls raised in the South, might be a good T-shirt for my volleyball players at the end of the year. So I made some T-shirts, learned how to buy T-shirts and screen print, embroidery, and started selling them out of the trunk of my car.
Good job,
And
Mom.
it just took off.
Well, you know, in the book, if you have not read it, and I actually grew up in Chicago, so I am not one of you ladies, but Gwen has
A
nominated me to
transplant,
be.
huh?
Yeah, well,
She's
you
working
saved
on me.
it.
She's working on me. And goodness, Gwen about made me cry when she gave me the book, too, because there's, at the end of the book, and this grits page, there's a friendship page. And you get to fill in some very cute things about each other. One of them, of course, good times we've shared. Too many to share, some I can't remember. Others, I do remember,
talk
can't
about.
share. That's right. You know, so it's really nice if you need a gift for somebody, or you know, just want to share your friendship. There's also some absolute wonderful recipes in here, and I'm not a cook either, but these recipes I can do. Is that why you do that? They're so easy and simple.
Yeah.
And it does just remind you of what to do, just to kind of put a little girly effect on you. And like you said, women should be empowering other women, not putting them down. In the world today, there's certainly not enough kindness. So thank you guys for doing this. It's gonna
We're
be good.
excited. We're excited to have you on that day, too.
I don't know. I'm going to be drinking the mostest, I guess.
There you go.
Come on.
In the back. In the back.
No, we won't be. We won't be. It's 10 to 2. Come on, you guys. We got a ball game at 2:30 to get ready for. And you ladies know all too well about ball games growing up here in the South with your men.
Certainly. Now, what was your Alabama slogan you just gave?
Oh, gosh. Bama girls are fit to be tied.
Oh, that's cute, Deborah. That's cute. Jamie, any questions over there? You will.
Rope.
That
A
would
lot
be
of rope.
Jamie. A lot of rope. Yeah, we tie them up quite well, don't we?
Well, you give them
Yes,
enough
right.
rope and
And they'll
you know,
hang themselves.
yeah.
That's true. It's an old saying there, too. All right, everybody say cheese. Never mind, I can't figure it out. All right, 10 to 2, Herbs and More. Join us. There you go.
September the 17th.
Game doesn't start until 2:30, so
That's right.
come join us, ladies. It's going to be a day of fun and just relaxation.
We'll
and
have
taking
door
care of you.
prizes,
Okay?
giveaways. Yes, yes.
What about yesterday?
Yesterday was a huge
Oh my
sale
goodness,
day.
thank you all so much for coming out yesterday. I was in Killing, but oh my
about it.
goodness, what a wonderful day we had. It was awesome.
An awesome, huge sales day.
Yes, Abby's got to go to work. Yes, we need more product. Awesome day.
Thank you, ladies, for being with us so early this morning. And we will see you on Saturday from 10 to 2. That's September 17th. Don't forget, September 17th, mark your calendar. We'll see you there. We're going to take a quick break. Stay with us.
And now, one of our regulars up here, now that the women have sucked up all the air and energy in here this morning, we can move on from here.
How do you?
They are.
It's amazing that
I can insult people and get away
you've
with
been
it.
married that many times. I don't understand how that works.
It's that beautiful personality.
I mean, you're legendary, Jamie
Dang
Cooper.
right I am.
Most
That's the reason
of
I
us
have you
have
up here,
been
D. You always build me up. Not like Gwen takes me down.
I don't think you need any building up,
He
Jamie
has
Cooper.
self-destructed in the past.
I am not self-destructive.
Yes,
I
you
enjoy
have,
every moment
hasn't he,
of burning
Gwen?
in.
Burning it down. I mean, oh gosh, Jamie Cooper, you're
It's
a
hard being me, D. I
He's
got
his
to tell
biggest
you,
worst
it ain't
enemy.
easy.
You know, I've been doing the show for a couple of
he's a
years now,
good
and I can attest to the trouble that you have. You are the personification of the Mac Davis song, Lord, It's Hard to Be Humble.
It is.
That
Humble.
should be.
You have
Humble is
never
not
read
what
anything
it's
about Jamie
called.
Cooper that said humble.
Well, you obviously don't know the song
We're
because
working on that.
the chorus of the song says, Lord, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way.
That's why I said it's very difficult.
Each
Me and
day.
Joe
That's
name
him.
them. Both of them.
That's him.
That's right.
Gwen
So,
loves to sing that
how does that
song.
go with your subject today?
It doesn't go with it at all, so we'll just jump down. You know, I'm doing these man skills that I do on Modern Southern Gentlemen. So Brad, put
Nice
it up.
socks, by the way.
Oh, you like those?
Hey,
Yeah,
I don't wear
I've
socks
gotten into the
today.
sock thing lately. I mean, I got a whole drawer full of these weird wild
Is that what
socks.
they true would say about big feet?
You're not going to get me, Jamie. I'm quicker than that. I'm used to you
Oh,
now.
no.
Yeah,
What
I
are you
know.
talking about?
All right, put it up,
Okay.
Brad.
Now,
This
besides me, what else we got?
This is one of my favorite ones. Measure twice, cut once.
Oh, cut once.
All right, that goes in with carpentry, but it really is a skill that all men need
What,
because
to be able to build something?
no.
That sucks.
No.
I couldn't build a box.
It works for other areas, like a friend of mine.
Look at these hands. I use MSM lotion. I ain't touching nothing I can get a splinter in.
A friend of mine worked for the University of Alabama designing all of their printed materials, the program covers for the football program, and a lot of stuff that the general public never saw, which was the recruiting material. material. Well, one year they had him design the tickets. If you get your Alabama tickets out, and there's all these designs. And so my friend was doing those. He did a really good job. They were just amazing until they got printed and got shipped out. One of them was misspelled.
Of course. That
The
always
name of the
happens.
opponent was misspelled on 100,000 tickets because he did not proofread it. He made sure
Was
that
it Auburn?
No, thankfully it was one of the.
Was it LSU?
No, it was one of the directional schools that nobody knew. What was weird was nobody in the athletic department caught it. Nobody at the printing company caught it. Nobody caught it until the tickets got shipped out, and then he got that phone call of like, why didn't you proofread it?
But it's easy to prove.
It's easy
like
to do.
you mentioned about our
We were
magazine.
doing the magazine Who's Who, and my first major mistake was we did a photo, and then you have overlays, so you're deleting and you're putting another one over it. Well, when the final came out, Jamie had 3 ears, 2 on
I
one
like to
side.
listen well.
No, he doesn't hear me well, so I had to make him have an extra ear
Damn.
where he would start listening better. But that was a.
But it makes a difference.
nobody
I mean,
caught it.
I know. So you have to. I'm really bad about this. So when I write a blog post or the book or whatever, I go over it 2 or 3 times.
I got very good at proofreading
Well,
after that.
My wife is excellent at it. When we were in Tuscaloosa, she would in church Sunday morning, she would proofread the bulletin for me. And then when I would get home that night or that afternoon, she'd have everything circled of what we had messed up. Well, misspelling something on an Alabama football ticket is bad.
Yeah.
But I got one that's even worse than that.
Worse, or what is it?
Someone who will remain nameless had a memorial tattoo done.
Oh.
Don?
And had it done, looked at it after the tattoo was finished and thought it looked great, and later on that night discovered it was the wrong year.
Oh, wrong year. That's smart.
The wrong year of the birth. And the person said, I know I told the tattoo artist the right year, and I told him all of that. And the person said, but then even when I looked, I didn't notice it. It didn't register with me.
Do we know this person?
You won't. No.
Well, then how come you shielded them then?
Well, I mean, I got to. I mean, not everybody
First of
wants to
all,
live
I
their
ain't
life
getting
in
no
public like
tattoo.
me. You don't have any tattoos?
I had my ear pierced in
He'd pass
1971, though.
He'd pass out when the needle
I
started.
was way ahead of my time. I had hair down to here and the ear pierced. They did mine with a bar of soap and a.
I think you need to go back
A
to the
needle
earring.
and
I think
a-
that's a good look for you.
It would be a good
thanks,
look.
Dee.
I mean, that and a gold chain.
Yeah, where's yours?
I don't know. When
I'm scared of needles.
Rover Pope starts doing things, listen, if y'all got a wedding, like Tim Anderson, I'm going to send you all my wedding. I said, we pay better than the first 2.
But it is the whole
Thanks
thing.
for all the advice on the wedding, too, by the way.
I'm just waiting for my check because that's my
Keep
wedding
waiting.
ceremony that you're using. I mean, I usually charge a little. I get a little
changed
residual
it.
fee.
He changed it up
He
a
took
bit.
the best part out. I mean, he took the part out about the ring out. You
That
gotta
part
have.
was boring to me.
They didn't even have
They
it.
didn't even have the rings. What difference it make?
Well, most of the time though.
How can people find you? What's your latest podcast?
ModernSouthernGentleman.com. It's already out. It came out yesterday. It's not an interview. We're going to come back and do Mickey Haddock, who is the mayor of Madison, of Florence. His interview was so good. I only used a little bit of it in the last show.
Well, right now he's in re-election mode. I mean, the other guy
He's
got
kinda
barely
busy right
enough
now.
to force a runoff.
Oh, did it really?
I'll go with you when you do that one.
I mean, I've already interviewed him,
I
so
know.
it's ready to. I'm ready to put it out and get it going. I just did something. I had your interview transcribed. I'm having all of my old interviews, and I went back and read. That was a really good interview.
It sure was. It was with me, and it was the first one you did. It was.
Oh my goodness. Sing
Soon
it,
we'll be
Gwen.
able to do the last chapter of that.
We're ready to go again with part 2
willing,
whenever
Lord
you are.
willing, Lord
Hey,
willing.
girls, thank y'all for coming up this morning. Don't forget Herbs and More furnishing everything you need for free coming up on the 17th.
That's right. Free.
Oh, it wasn't okay.
Free advice. Free.
Come in the back door and we'll see what we got down that way.
Free.
Any man bringing his credit card that would like to accompany his
Y'all got any? Y'all be selling books and everything.
Men show up with your credit cards.
That's the
Women
day
will
we
be
play
happy.
Ole Miss. We're gonna do a beat down on them coming
better.
up.
Of course.
Got to. They ain't gonna be the
We
3 years.
better.
ago. And that quarterback they got to. Roll Tide's all I gotta say. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Bye-bye.